Hello guys, welcome back to your channel 1000 Manga Recap. In the last episode, we saw Xiaodai getting scared. Now let's move forward. Li Ruobing asked, so your name is Shuang Xiaodai? Xiaodai nervously replied, yes. Li Ruobing asked, how old are you? Xiaodai replied, I'm 21 years old. Li Ruobing said, wow, you're still a little sister. Li Ruobing thought, are you already this nervous? Very good, much better than those crazy people who don't understand the rules. Wu Chen said, Ruobing, I'm a bit tired from sitting in the car for so long. Let's sit down and rest. Xingxing, go out and play for a while. We see Xingxing's expression. Li Ruobing slowly asked, so, did you sleep with Wu Chen? Xingxing got nervous. Li Ruobing said, it seems like you did. Xingxing, scared, said, Li, Miss Li, it's not what you think. Mr. Wu and I are actually, yes, I'm sorry, it was me that morning. It was my fault. I took the initiative. I just wanted to retaliate against Ding Ruelong. Xingxing shyly said, and I'm also on medication, so it's impossible to cause trouble for Mr. Wu and Miss Li also. I really don't have any other ideas. Li Ruobing smiled and said, I said it's okay, you don't have to apologize. I don't think there's a woman in this world that my Mr. Wu can't sleep with, so I don't blame you. The atmosphere became silent. Li Ruobing thought, it's obvious that Xingxing doesn't want to get emotionally involved, however, Shuang Xiaodai needs to get back to reality, and with more and more women involved with Wu Chen, it's time to clarify some things. Li Ruobing said, my dear Mr. Wu, Miss He and Mrs. He will be staying for dinner and accommodation tonight. You and Sister Xuan will go out with me for a meal tonight. Wu Chen smiled and said, Ruobing, I'll do whatever you say. Guys, focus on Xiaodai's expressions. Scene shifts. We see a hotel. Bodyguards greet Wu Chen. Wu Chen said, my dear Miss Li, that's what I was talking about. Li Ruobing thought, I'm about to see that lunatic, I'm not in the mood to argue with you. They both enter the room. We see Su Qingying and Xia. Both pretend to be strangers. They say, hello Miss Li and Mr. Wu. Wu Yurong appears and says, this bad man. While kissing Wu Chen, Wu Yurong asked, did you miss me? I missed you. Li Ruobing looks jealous, and everyone is surprised. Xiaodai says, in front of someone else's girlfriend, she's too proactive. Sister, she's so brave. Li Ruobing asked, so what do you want me to do about it? Wu Yurong looked at Li Ruobing. Li Ruobing said romantically, look the other way. Li Ruobing wipes the lipstick mark. Xiaodai thinks, the ladies close to Mr. Wu are also terrifying, I still find it difficult to adapt to this situation. Xia thinks, I understand Miss Li is Wu Chen's official girlfriend, but An Wu dared to kiss Wu Chen in front of her. She seemed very unhappy with Miss Li. What's going on? Why is that girl about my age shivering? I can't understand. Wu Chen teases Xia, Chen, what's wrong? Why are you standing there, dazed? What are you doing? Xia shyly says, nothing's wrong. Su Qingying thinks, if nothing unexpected happens, all the women present might be Wu Chen's. But Miss Wu is disrespecting us, which is wrong. If you're like this, then I won't bother pretending. Su Qing said, husband, you haven't been with me for a few days. I've learned some special dishes that suit your taste again. Wu Yurong thinks, husband? What? Is Su Qingying going to confront me head-on? Li Ruobing thinks, Qingying is using simple methods to change the offensive and defensive patterns. Xiaodai thinks, everyone is so fierce, am I really qualified to stay by Mr. Wu's side? Wu Chen said, let's order first. Qingying, how has the company been lately? Any problems with the board of directors? Su Qing said, husband, you helped me with everything, they wouldn't dare. If only things weren't so busy at the company, I would have loved to stay by my husband's side every day. Wu Yurong said, you villain, you haven't told Qingying about us. Li Ruobing said, Mr. Wu is so busy, how will we have the time to talk slowly, one by one? I called you all here today so you could get to know each other and avoid unnecessary troubles in the future. Li Ruobing thinks, this girl, Qingying, fell in love because of a few words from Wu Chen. It seems there won't be much chance of asking her to help deal with Wu Yurong. This Wu Yurong is really annoying. Wu Chen said, isn't all this effort just to make everyone admit you're the #1 official girlfriend? Li Ruobing said, weren't because of you all, ridiculous. Su Qingying said, I didn't expect, even the legendary businesswoman who only focuses on her career, Miss Wu, famous in Donghai. Wu Yurong said, I couldn't help it. Who made our Mr. Wu so special? On the contrary, it is Chen, who is still studying, that surprised me. I thought Mr. Wu only liked career-oriented people. Xia, crying, said, humph. I knew Wu Chen even earlier than Qingying. I've known him for more than 10 days. Li Ruobing said, okay, Chen got to know you the earliest. In the future, we'll all call you Sister Zhao. Su Qingying said, now that my sister's position is sorted out, why don't we sort ours out? Wu Chen smiles and thinks, these women. Xia thinks, Miss Li didn't object, she agreed. Xia said, right, I don't care. Anyway, I was the first to know Wu Chen, so I don't want to be the youngest. Wu Chen thinks, so the women really arranged themselves according to seniority. First is Li Ruobing, second is Wu Yurong, third is Su Qingying, fourth is Xia, and fifth is Xiao Dai. Friends, this is life, so focus on your goal instead of the whole. Xia makes a cute face and, hugging Li Ruobing, says, wow, Miss Li, you can decide for me in the future. Don't let anyone bully the second to last sister. Li Ruobing smiles and says, okay, Sister Zhao. Wu Yurong asked, bad guy, where are you going to stay tonight? Everyone stares at Wu Yurong. Xiao Dai thinks, just after sorting out the positions tonight, she's already vying for favor. Well played. If you like my video, please share and subscribe.